Well, the beaches were pretty busy early on this Friday as people are ready to celebrate the 4th of July.
Fox 10's Stephen Moody live now in Gulf Shores. Stephen, what can folks expect for this holiday weekend?
Well, what can people expect? Tons and tons of people and large crowds, but several people that I spoke to this afternoon tell me that they don't mind sharing a little bit of the sunlight.
This is an amazing place. Love the beach, love hanging out, good people, good time. Ain't nothing better.
That's the feeling of several people here as Gulf Shores fills up for the holiday, and they're coming from everywhere, including places like Tennessee, Georgia, and New York.
I've been coming here for a while, so we come out here every year, but fireworks are always amazing. Everyone's so sweet. It feels like home here. This
is beautiful. I've never been to the Gulf of Mexico, never been to Alabama. It's amazing. Everybody's friendly, insanely friendly. It's awesome.
Rain showers are coming and going, but that won't stop the crowds from gathering, especially considering where we were last year.
I enjoy it so much better than obviously staying in home and watching everyone be on the beach and enjoying their lives again. Really makes my heart happy.
It just makes me appreciate normal life.
And with normal life comes the usual traffic and parking. Now, we mentioned the large crowds coming here this weekend, and as you can probably see behind me, that's not the case right now. A lot of people have left because, as you can probably tell, it is raining out here, and a lot of people wanted to beat these showers before they came through. But that may not be the case for the rest of the weekend. People may be filing in as this rain clears out. So here's a little bit of advice. If you plan on coming here for the holiday weekend, get here early to avoid that large rush. Reporting live tonight here in Gulf Shores, Stephen Moody, Fox 10 News.
And yeah, that typically means awful traffic on the interstate. Typically see backups during this time of year, but this holiday season, the Alabama Department of Transportation is trying something new, diverting big rigs from the tunnels. Our investigative reporter Brendan Kirby is live at the Wallace Tunnel with a look at whether this is working. Brendan.
Well, Lenise, it really depends at the present moment on what direction you're talking about. And let me show you the contrast right now. Going eastbound, things are smooth sailing, whereas coming westbound, that traffic is really snarling up. Measures like these are definitely no cure-all, but transportation officials tell me that they have seen a benefit. The 4th of July weekend is one of the heaviest traffic times of the year on Interstate 10. Daniel Driscoll, Transportation Safety Management Engineer for the Alabama Department of Transportation, monitors it all from the Traffic Management Center near the Wallace Tunnel. ALDOT has 140 cameras through the Mobile area, and the TMC can display 96 at a time, responding quickly to accidents or other incidents like this 18-wheeler that got stuck at the entrance to the Bankhead Tunnel, or this tractor-trailer pulling storage sheds caught in the median of US 98 in Daphne. Workers can also adjust traffic lights from here. Driscoll tells me he expects at least 100,000 vehicles to use the Wallace Tunnel today. That's compared to an average of 70 to 80,000 vehicles on a typical weekend. To help ease congestion, ALDOT started diverting tractor-trailers Thursday, forcing them to exit I-10 and cross the Mobile River on the Cochran-Africatown USA Bridge. Signs on the interstate alerted truckers to the change, and authorities sent the message to smartphones.
Oh, it had a huge impact on moving traffic through the tunnels, and we saw congestion reduced by around 50% yesterday.
Driscoll says the diverted trucks make up only about 13% of the traffic, but he says they play an outsized role in the congestion.
They don't operate like a car, so when they get into the tunnel and the traffic slows down and they have to slow down with the traffic, as they're coming up that steep grade out of the tunnel, they can't accelerate like other vehicles.
Driscoll says the majority of this weekend's traffic are folks passing through on their way to the beach or other vacations. Travelers filling up at the Buc-ee's in Baldwin County say they either experienced the tunnel bottlenecks or were bracing for them.
Once you hit the tunnel, it got a little crazy, and then up to this point.
Oh, it was bad. Can't tell you that it was bad. Usually we come down here, about a 3-hour drive, 5 hours. The tunnel was backed up.
Experienced it before, but was hoping to avoid it this time. But I've got a daughter up there we're trying to have dinner with, so I'd like to get up there before, the wee hours of the morning.
Trucks will be able to start using the tunnels again at 6 o'clock this afternoon. This temporary change didn't go over well with truckers who complained they didn't have enough notice. Driscoll tells me that on a typical day, it's not uncommon to have 3 or 4 accidents at the spot of this tunnel. The total for yesterday, 0. Reporting live in Mobile, Brendan Kirby, Fox 10 News.
All right, let's track our traffic situation right now where we're seeing the issues with the holiday travel, and we've got wet roads. That's the primary issue on the I-10 Bayway right now. We have numerous areas with delays, the I-10 Bayway, but also Moffett Road looking terrible right now out around Sims as we look at problems east and westbound. We do see the slowdowns not as much into the tunnel situation as we have right out on the Bayway. It slows down as we look at it headed westbound, but also eastbound. There's some slowdowns. It's moving though. It's not stacked and packed like it was earlier. Over to Baldwin County looking better. A little slow coming off the causeway, but it's wet there onto 98. A little slow eastbound too near Malbus, but moving along fairly well. I want to talk about Moffett Road. This is bad news here, and it looks like the problems both east and westbound near Sims. Once you clear Big Creek Lake, it's moving slow there. Also looking at the situation on the east side of Sims, seeing some slowdown. So we got some issues on 98 as we typically do with beach traffic coming in and out of town. We'll keep watching and tracking here on Fox 10 News at 5.